Hello, basketball fans, and welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville High School as we're getting ready for girls basketball action on a Thursday night as we are counting down, man, just a little over a week from Christmas, 9 days from the holiday, and we've got a couple live streams for you this evening here on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. We'll have first up the junior varsity action, and then later tonight, our second live stream will have the varsity matchup tonight between the Lady Aces of Hicksville and the visiting Lady Raiders of Wayne Trace High School. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Glad to have you with us for this live stream coverage this evening alongside Jim Seiler, who will be calling the play-by-play, and Chris Warner, back from his exile with us running the iPad Pro camera this evening. Glad to have him back. And glad to have you with us as well. Our live stream coverage this evening being brought to you by our Diamond Level supporters, covering, underwriting all of our sports coverage here on Hicksville Community Television. They are the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Also, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. You can find them online at aptmfg.com/careers. And also, the Hicksville Pharmacy, located in the heart of downtown Hicksville, your locally owned and operated family independent pharmacy, waiting to serve you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. I want to thank all of them so very much. And also, our gold level supporters, Subway of Hicksville. Great place to stop before or after the game. Download the mobile app to your device so you can take advantage of the many mobile ordering specials. Al and the gang say go Aces, and they are proud sponsors of the Subway Player of the Game that we give out at the end of each varsity contest that we broadcast here on Hicksville Community Television. So thanks to all of them for their underwriting support. And again, thanks to all of you for joining us for the live stream here tonight. And Jim, kind of looking forward to this. Again, it's a conference opponent, but this is a non-conference game. That the actual conference schedule doesn't pick up till after the first of the year. But the Raiders and the Aces, that's always going to be a tussle.
Right. The Raiders girls program has been really good in the last 5 years, I would say, because they had some exceptional athletes. Everything, it comes and goes. Mm-hmm. What goes around comes around, that kind of thing.
Yep, we were looking at the Heights, and it looks like on the junior varsity side, you might give a little bit of an edge to the Raiders.
Right.
But on the varsity matchup later, the Lady Aces are going to have the advantage in that category.
Right.
And the other thing I noticed, Jim, the last couple times we were doing Wayne Trace Raiders girls basketball, we had like 5 or 6 gals named Sin.
Yeah.
And this year, there's just one.
There's only one.
So they've moved on.
That makes it easier for me.
Yeah, no kidding, because it was kind of tough. Jim and I had a quarter where 4 of the 5 players on the floor, I think, had last names of Sin.
Right.
So we're going to sound the horn and get the starting lineup.
I'll get you the starting lineup for Wayne Trace. Number 5, Larissa Whitman, a sophomore at 5'8". Number 10, Ava Zartman, a sophomore at 5'5". Number 24, Allison Noggle, a freshman at 5'7". Number 25, Kathleen Stoller, a freshman at 5'8". And number 30, Tiana Sin. There's one.
There she is.
Freshman at 5'5". But they are coached by Lindsay Schultz for Hicksville. They're coached by Ryan Miser, and their starters are number 1, Tori Perna, number 12, Martina Vasquez, number 15, Allison Steary. She's a freshman.
Ashlyn Stewart.
Ashlyn, yeah. I have trouble with her name.
That's all right.
Tori's a junior. Martina is a sophomore. Ashlyn is a freshman. And number 30, Alyssa Seitz, is a junior. And number 32, Hayden Nyhart, a sophomore.
Yep.
So off we go.
Tip is controlled by Wayne Trace. The Raiders have the ball to get things started in the junior varsity game, and with the play-by-play, here's Jim Seiler.
Sin has it out in front. She passes it off and gets it back. Pass inside goes to 25, Stoller. There's 10 out front is Zartman. These are typical Wayne Trace names, thank goodness.
And
can remember them.
Yeah, we've got Stoller and
Zartman,
and Sin, Zartman and Noggle.
Yeah. of Whitman.
So Vasquez will bring it up. Lady Aces' first offensive possession.
Pass inside to Sterry and hits the bottom of the basket. Rebound.
That was Seitz with a good-looking rebound, just couldn't quite get the bounce.
It didn't fall. Number 10 is Zartman.
Quick hands from Perna, knocks it loose.
Staying after it. Sin would pass inside, and it's off the hands of 25. That's Stoller.
It was a good job by. That was a good job by Nyhart. Hayden tipped the ball and tipped it off of.
She's definitely getting better.
Yeah,
definitely getting better. They had a really good game at Stryker Monday night, and they took it to the Panthers.
Yep, I saw they were posting the scores by the quarters, so it looked like it was a good outing.
It was. The girls played really well.
Turnaround up.
Nyhart grabs the ball and yanking it out, and it's tied up.
That should go to the Aces on the possession arrow.
Whitman tied her up, number 5. Martina, she brings the ball up. Zartman is on her. Cross court to Perna. To Sterry, down low to Nyhart, back out to Perna, and she gets a 2-pointer.
Tori Perna cracks the scoring ice, and the Aces take a 2-0 lead.
Sin with the ball. Sin to Parker. Parker trying to go baseline, and it's off foot of somebody.
And they're going to say
looks like Wayne Trace is going to get the ball.
Bounced it off of Seitz's foot, so stay with the Lady Raiders.
Ball comes around, Parker, bring it around to Zartman. Zartman to Sin. Out front of Parker. Parker to Zartman, shot for 3 is no good. And Sterry comes up with a rebound up the floor to Perna. Cross court to Seitz. Get it on the glass. Had it on the glass, and it just not going to fall for her. Sin with it. Pass down low. Back out. Sin has it. Shot for 3. No good off the rim. And it's going to be off Wayne Trace out of bounds. Number 21 coming into the game for the Raiders is Tori Young.
She will spell Brianna Parker. And Seitz will come out.
Missouri in for Seitz. Yep.
Still 2-0 game, 3:20 to go here in our opening quarter. Junior varsity girls basketball action.
Oh, nice play. Oh, my goodness.
So far, the Lady Aces have had, I would say, at least three shots that it's hard to believe that they didn't get them to go down.
Right. Yes, it is. So Stoller comes out of the game for Wayne Trace. Let's see, who is it? Whitman's 5. Zartman's 10. Stoller.
Noggle's 24.
It's 21, the new player.
Okay, that's Young.
Young. Sterry into the lane, back out front to Nyhart. She goes in the lane, puts up the shot, and it's short.
Vasquez.
Gives it to Nyhart. Going to try to go back inside again. Missouri has a pass taken away from Vasquez, and we're going to have a foul at the other end as number 10, Eva Zartman, was putting up the shot.
Yep. Vasquez will get her first personal, and that'll be team foul number 1.
And we have a timeout called by Wayne Trace.
So 2:29 to go here in our opening quarter. Lady Raiders call the first timeout of the game. It's a 2-0 lead for the Lady Aces. Jim Seiler, Bill Murphy, glad to have you with us here on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. Again, this is the first of 2 live streams we'll have for you this evening. We've got the junior varsity game right now. And when this one wraps up, we'll sign off and take about a 10-15 minute break, and then we will be back with the varsity action a little later this evening. So you will stay with us for a fun night of basketball as we get ready to head into the last weekend before Christmas.
Oh, yes. Everybody's getting excited. Zartman at the line. First one is off the rim, no good.
One more.
Second one bounces, no good. And it's on the floor. It's a jump ball.
Jump ball, and I think that'll be with the Raiders.
Yes. Zartman is it across Sin. Sin hold the ball. The Young. Off the glass for two. Torrey Young with 2 points for the Raiders. Steery, Caperna, Missouri, Nyhart in the lane, and she's going to be fouled by, I believe, Whitman, number 5. Yes.
That's team foul number 1 for the Lady Raiders. As Kenner getting ready to check in. Nyhart's first one's no good. And checking back in for Wayne Trace is Stoller.
Whitman will come out.
Second one's no good. Wayne Trace gets the rebound. So we go under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1.
Out front, the Zartman shot for 3 is no good, and we have a jump ball.
And that'll be the Lady Aces.
Into the game. Oh, we got a number 11. Oh, it's Gurney, Madison Gurney for the Raiders. Alex Kenner in for Hicksville. Steery to Clark. Clark gives it to Missouri. Perna to Kenner. Back out to Steery. Nice pass, Clark, and
another jump ball.
Vasquez back in the game for Steery for Hicksville. Zartman bringing the ball up. Across to Young. Pass inside. Noggle. Young. Got another two-pointer.
Yep. 2 long twos for Young.
4-2, Wayne Trace.
Perna taking it to the hoop. Feeds off. Vasquez off the iron.
Go around. Missouri is fouled by 11, Gurney.
That'll be on the floor, so.
That means move. Ball picked off by Gurney. Quickly up the floor. Over to Zartman. To Young. Back to Zartman. Gurney. Pass inside. Noggle with it. Turn, kick it out. Trying to get a shot and turn around. A quick low angle shot, and that's the end of the first quarter. That basket by Gurney.
Yep. So we've played the first 6 minutes, and it's the Lady Raiders leading the Aces after one, 6-2, our first quarter score. Take a little time here between quarters to say a big thank you to one of our underwriters, one of our Diamond Level supporters, making our basketball coverage possible here tonight. That's the APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They are proud suppliers of, they have robotic packaging and palleting solutions. They do welding, they do powder coating, all kinds of stuff. If you'd like to find out more, log on, check out their website that gives you the whole shebang of what they're involved with and the many, many things that they are able to offer businesses and manufacturers all around the world. That's aptmfg.com. As a matter of fact, if you're looking for employment, they have several terrific employment opportunities as well. You can find out more about that by, again, going on aptmfg.com/careers. You can fill out an application and upload your resume. They'd love to hear from you. We're so proud to have them as one of our Diamond Level supporters. All of our Aces broadcasts, all sports, all platforms, they help make it possible. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio.
Now the Aces have the ball to start the second quarter. Sterry holding it. Cross to Sights. Back to Sterry. And the ball is thrown away.
That one goes all the way out in the hallway.
Parker with the ball out front. Pass her around. Parker gets it back. They're trying to get Sin open. Gurney with it to Parker. Over to Sin. Parker, ball knocked away. Picked back up by Parker. Raiders got it in the elbow area. Shot put up by Sin, and it's off the glass. Rebound to Sights. Gives it to Sterry. Nyhart gets
get
tied
the jump
up,
ball.
and it goes to Wayne Trace.
Trying to work it inside and not having much luck there.
No.
And that one's slapped out of bounds. So the Lady Aces have been doing a pretty good job of keeping them out from getting in close to the hoop.
Yeah.
But they've been able to bucket it a couple times from out around the perimeter. No three-pointers, but
there's a nice
there's
drive.
a nice shot. Yeah, we're going to have another jump ball, and this time
we got a foul.
Oh.
An 11.
All right.
Gurney
That'll
picks
be
it
her
up.
second. Gurney picks up her second personal. Team foul number 3 for the Raiders. And the result's the same. Lady Aces get the ball.
1-3-1 defense for the Raiders. Sterry over to Sights. Vasquez comes up short. Ball saved by Sights.
Nyhart.
Sterry travels.
Travel. So back to the Lady Raiders.
We have Parker with the ball. To Young, to Parker. Over Sin with it. Parker. Sin inside the circle. It's no good. Rebound Whitman.
It's first bucket of the night for Larissa Whitman. And Raiders go up 8-2.
Vasquez to Sights, back to Vasquez, going to shoot it again. It's off the rim.
Out of bounds, stays with the Aces. Perna and Clark in for Hicksville. And Story and Kenner will step out. Also coming out for the Raiders is Gurney.
Noggle came off the floor too.
And I see Parker, number 2, is out there. And
Nyhart in the lane, too hard. Rebounds. They just can't get anything to fall.
Yep.
They've had plenty of shots inside there, and that's a blocking foul. Nyhart.
That's her first, and that'll be team foul number 2 for the Aces. Yeah, this could very easily be like a 12-8 game.
Zartman hits the 2. Pass inside. Vasquez on the outside, out to Perna. Perna to Clark. Back to Perna. It travels.
Lifted up that second foot, and so we got a timeout on the floor. That one's called by the Lady Aces. A full 1 minute timeout as they find themselves down by 8 here in the second quarter. And don't forget, as we move into the varsity game later this evening, at the end of the game, we'll be awarding once again the Subway Player of the Game, courtesy of Subway of Hicksville. A Subway gift card and a certificate for the Lady Ace that does an outstanding job here tonight. I want to thank Al and the gang at Subway for that Player of the Game award. And again, thanks to our diamond level underwriter, APT Manufacturing Solutions, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park. Mr. Nicewonder and his lovely wife, and all the gang over there. We thank them so very much for their support of our Aces Sports broadcast. And again, you can find out more about great opportunities available for you by logging on to aptmfg.com/careers.
Oh, rolling again. Wayne Trace with the ball. Zartman. And she travels.
Oh, nice.
I knew it all the time, she says. Oh, Perna with the ball. Down low.
There we go.
Sights. Oh. They've become their own worst enemy now. Ball.
Nice steal from
Vasquez.
Yeah.
Hold it out. Perna. Down inside. Intended for Sights again and knocked away. Wayne Trace with it. Up the floor. Across to Zartman. Zartman shoots from outside. It's no good. Sights with the rebound. Gonna go to the Aces. Sterry and Missouri into the game for Clark and Sights.
Had to have a little bit of a wardrobe adjustment for one of the Lady Raiders. Piece of the
Sights with it. Off the glass, and she is fouled. Or Missouri, I guess it was.
That'd be number 10. Zartman picks that one up. That's her first, team foul number 4. And Raina Mazur at the line to shoot 2.
Yes.
There we go.
Ooh. Young with the ball. To Zartman. Young with it, the shot. And we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on number 30. Yes.
Tiana Sin.
Sin picks it up.
Team foul number 5. Minute 17 to go in the half.
10-3 the score. Wayne Trace with the lead. Zartman knocks the ball out of bounds. Hicksville will get the ball on the side. Sterry to inbound it. Vasquez Martina brings it back up on top. To Sites, or to Sterry. Back. Sin with an outside shot. Perna the rebound.
Sturry across the timeline.
There you go. Sterry. It's off the rim. Ball is on the floor, and it's going to be a jump ball.
Closing seconds here of our first half.
Ball across. Sin to Zartman, a Young. Perna
Almost
kicks it out
with
of
the seal,
bounds.
yeah.
Young to
6.8.
inbound it. To Whitman. Zartman from outside, her shot is blocked.
That'll be
That'll
it.
be the end of the first half of play with Wayne Trace Raiders leading the Aces 10-3.
So we've reached halftime here of the junior varsity game. And again, the Lady Aces on the short end of the scoreboard right now, down by 7, 10-3. And before we step aside here briefly, we do want to take some time to say another big thank you to another one of our Diamond Level supporters making our Aces basketball coverage possible here on Hicksville Community Television. And that's the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville. Your locally owned and operated family independent pharmacy, there to serve you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also feature, they have medical supplies, over-the-counter medications, as well as, well, it's just a nice little place to go. They have Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia, cards, other knick-knacky things. It's a fun place to go and browse around, pick up some stocking stuffers, and again, help support local businesses in Hicksville and in Hicksville's downtown. We want to thank the Meyer family so very much for their support of all of our Aces sports broadcasts across all of our platforms, all levels, you name it. They're there, and we hope that you will stop by and say hello and let them know how much you appreciate their supporting our Aces broadcast here on Hicksville Community Television. That's the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville. I think they got flu shots, and you have to make an appointment, but they've got
right.
they've got the COVID boosters available. I mean, it's just a terrific place to go, and they've got candles, and again, it's makes all the difference when you go to a family-owned and operated place sometimes.
Yes,
too.
it does.
That's all I'm going to say about that, and all needs to be said. We want to thank them so very much for their support. So with that, we're going to step aside here, but not to worry. We are at halftime, and Jim and I will be back. And we'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV. We're about 90 seconds away from tipping off the third quarter, and Jim, it's not going to take long, but let's run down the unofficial scores for the first half. And it was really from a shooting perspective, it was an awful first half for the Lady Aces. Unofficially, their leading scorer is Tori Perna with a bucket and 2 points. And the only other Lady Ace to put any points on the board was Raina Mazur. And Mazur had a free throw for 1, and that's their 3 points. And like I said, they could easily have had 10 to 12 more points because there were at least 5 or 6 shots that literally just in and out, rolled on the rim, just that a hair's breadth between not going in and popping out. So, and not a lot of scoring, but more balanced scoring for the Lady Raiders.
Yes. The Raiders, Larissa Whitman, she had a basket for 2, as did Ava Zartman, as did Madison Gurney, and Tori Young had 2 buckets for 4 points for their total of 10.
And she's the leading scorer tonight.
Yep.
At this point. So we're going to get ready for half number 2 as the last 20 seconds of halftime ticks off. It'll be the Lady Aces ball to get things started. Story will inbound to Tina Vasquez. Okay. And with the play-by-play, Jim Seiler.
Yes.
I was waiting to see if you were going to be on your phone.
No. Vasquez gets a 2-pointer from outside. Maybe that's a
good sign.
Indication of what's possible here.
Well, if there was ever a time for the Lady Aces to get hot to start off a quarter, this would be it.
Yes. All right. Wayne Trace and Stoller goes inside, gets the ball back out to Sin, back into Stoller, back out to Sin, to Zartman, and across to Parker. Stoller posted up. Zartman has it. You know what? Stoller trying to get inside Nyhart and can't. Sin with a 2-pointer from the free throw line.
It's her first points of the night. Makes it a 12-5 game.
Oh, the Aces, the Nyhart, Vasquez, Sterry, ball taken away. Sterry gets it right back. In the corner, too high for Perna. Wayne Trace ball. Sin bringing it up. Zartman cross court to Parker. Parker to Whitman. Back to Parker for 3. No good.
Out of bounds.
It's off of number 10, Zartman. Vasquez down to Perna, puts up the shot. It's rebounded by Seitz. She gives it to Sterry.
Vasquez still battling for it.
And we got a push. Oh, yes. Ava Zartman helped her foul down.
Zartman gets her second personal. That's team foul number 1 of the second half.
Sterry. You got to have to learn to quit trying to pass it across people.
And that's going to be on Vasquez. That'll be her second. It'll be out of bounds, mid-court.
Pass inside. Stoller puts it up and good. Aces had the ball on the outside. And the passes are too high.
Yep. There's a couple of the gals on the Wayne Trace team that have got a pretty good vertical leap, and so they're trying to get that high arc pass to
Hicksville, trying to pass the ball straight across the top of them and need to step out at an angle to get the ball instead of doing that. Anybody can jump and catch the ball.
Nice steal by Perna.
Sterry across the timeline to Vasquez. Back to Sterry. In the corner to Perna. Perna goes baseline, pass, loses it. Stoller with it. Up the floor, it goes to Sin. Stoller over to Zartman. Across to Sin. Parker. Back out front. Sin with it. Parker from 3. No good. And Seitz get the rebound to Perna. Perna tries to go baseline, gets shut off, backs up, puts up a shot.
Karam's out and Parker grabs it. Clark and Kenner getting ready to check back in for the Lady Aces.
Parker with the ball.
And Young and Noggle are on deck for the Lady
Whitman.
Raiders.
Ball comes across to Zartman,
Ooh.
gets a 2-pointer.
$16 to 5. She's the first Lady Raider to score in both halves.
Yes. Sterry's shot partially blocked, and it's going to be off Hicksville. Kenner and Clark in for the Aces, and Young and 24 is Noggle for Wayne Trace.
Bruno will come off the floor.
Young shot from outside, another 2-pointer. She's got 6 points. Clark in the corner with it out to Vasquez, and we have a foul. Number 3-0.
Sin.
Gonna go to Sin.
Yep, that'll be Tiana's second and team foul number 2 on the Lady Raiders.
Vasquez to inbound it. Sterry to Clark. Back out to Sterry, knocked away. Vasquez with the ball. Down into the lane, back out to Sterry. Down low, and another pass out of bounds.
Yep. It's a little out of Kenner's reach. 20.6 seconds to go in quarter number 3.
Lindsay Pease into the game for the first time for Wayne Trace.
Nyhart will come out. Mazur in for her.
Goes Clark. Double dribbled. No
That won't
play.
count.
Wow. No good. She says, geez, I made one.
So that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. The Raiders continuing to outdistance the Lady Aces. They've drawn the lead out now to 13, 18 to 5, our third quarter score. As we get ready for fourth quarter action, we want to say thanks once again to another one of our Diamond Level supporters making our Aces broadcast possible here on Hicksville Community Television. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and, of course, online at jimschmidtauto.com. If you're in the market for a vehicle, brand new or pre-owned, be it a car, truck, van, or SUV, stop by, check out the great selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime. Again, that's at jimschmidtauto.com. Want to thank them so very much for their continued support. And remember, it's all about service before, during, and after the sale at the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Want to say a big thank you to them. And also our other Diamond Level supporters, APT Manufacturing Solutions, and, of course, the Hicksville Pharmacy in downtown Hicksville. 6 minutes to go.
Wayne Trace with the ball. Young's pass intended for Zartman is out of bounds. That was Gurney's pass. Vasquez with the ball. Justeri. Back to Vasquez in the corner to Clark.
Saved on the sideline.
Sterry from outside, and it's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Young. Cross, Zartman to Gurney, to Young. Young where covers it.
Stay with the Lady Raiders as the ball goes out of bounds on the baseline. Shot up.
No
off
good.
glass. Another jump ball, and that'll go white. So Lady Aces get the ball back with 5:02 to go in quarter number 4. Both teams still with 4 timeouts that they can utilize.
Sterry inside Nyhart or to Kenner. Shot put up by Vasquez. It touches nothing but the baseline, and it'll go to Wayne Trace. Sin is in the game for the Raiders, as is Stoller. Gurney holding the ball in the corner. The Sin drives in, blocked by Kenner. Kenner grabs a loose ball, and it's off to Sterry up the floor. Vasquez, cross court to Clark, to Kenner, or to Sterry, to Vasquez. Going to get a shot outside again. No iron. It's Wayne Trace balls.
Perna and Seitz in. Vasquez will step out, as will Kenner for Hicksville.
In the corner. Oh,
Jump ball. That's a nice aggressive move by Mazur. Just
no kidding.
I'll take that. Thank you very much.
You're going to stand there and hold it in front of me. Just let me have
Yep. And good job. Grab the ball, not the hands, not the wrists. Gets the jump ball. Stays with the Lady Raiders, but
and
she'll draw the foul that time.
Down low. Foul is
Mazur, number 24. That'll be her first. Team foul number 2 of the second half. And that'll put Stoller at the line to shoot 2. Misses. Score remains 18-5. She'll have one more. Got that one.
She gets the second one.
That's the first free throw
3 points for her.
that they've hit tonight, according to my unofficial scorecard.
You're correct. Missouri puts up a shot.
Just over the rim.
Again, it rolls across the iron.
Man, oh, man.
Parker with the ball. Stoller. The sin. Noggle gives it to Parker. The Stoller. Drives past Missouri, kicks the ball out. There's Noggle. Clark with the rebound. And you hold it down there, the other team's going to get a hold of it.
Noggle will step out for the Lady Raiders.
Clark. And
she'll get the push.
Sin's going to pick up. Or no, number 10.
Number 10, that'll be the third one on Zartman. 3 personals for Ava Zartman and team foul number 3.
Clark. Ball is knocked out of bounds.
By Zartman.
And
it
it's Wayne
goes
Trace
off
ball.
of Kenner when it does. So,
P's back in the game for Wayne Trace.
Should send off of Story, excuse me. But so under 3 minutes, we're past the halfway point of quarter number 4.
Parker with the ball. Ooh, Collision City. Young. Is it Clark with the steal? Steery over to Perna. Inside it goes to Kenner. Shot is no good. Sights with the rebound.
Sturries doesn't quite have the range either.
And it's off Hicksville. Wayne Trace will get the ball. Vasquez back in the game. See, Miss Nyhart has gone to the locker room.
Yep.
Zartman. Oh. Once again, don't hold the ball there, as they'll grab it.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take it. And
There
it goes
we go.
in. Stereo with 2 points. Ashland can too. Parker with the ball for the Raiders. Goes across to Young. Ball is loose on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll go to Hicksville with 1:26 to go.
Parker's going to get a hold. Her first.
Yep, and that's team foul number 4.
Perna inbound it. The sights out to Vasquez. Shot put up off the rim. Rebounded by Perna.
Over and back. 55.7 seconds left, and another turnover to the Lady Raiders. They'll pause long enough for Kenner to tie her shoe, and they'll inbounds the ball. Ready to close this one out.
Young with it. Gives it to Zartman. Cross to Parker.
Goes to the hoop.
And
up
Sin
and in.
goes to the basket for 2 points, giving her 4 for the game. Sights the baseline. Sin with the rebound. 15 seconds remaining in the game. And she's pulling it out front.
Yep, they're just going to hold it here and let time expire. And that should do it.
And that'll be the end of this game with the Wayne Trace Raiders winning 21-7.
So we'll tally things up here very quickly. And again, we'll get ready for our second live stream that'll be coming up here shortly, as we'll get ready for the band to start firing up and playing, and the varsity teams to take the floor here shortly. But unofficial scoring, I'll take care of the aces. It won't take very long at all. We had 3 aces with a bucket and 2. That would be Tori Perna, Martina Vasquez, and Ashlyn Story. And aside from that, Raina Mauser with a free throw for 1, and that's their 7 points.
For Wayne Trace, Larissa Whitman, she had a bucket for 2. Madison Gurney also a bucket for 2. And you go to Kathleen Stoller, she had a basket and a free throw for 3. And then Ava Zartman had 2 baskets for 4, as did Triana Zinn, 2 baskets for 4. And leading the scoring for them is Tari Young. She had 3 buckets for a total of 6 for their total of 21.
So, and again, just an awful night for the Lady Aces. They were getting good shots, Jim, but they just could not get anything to go down the cylinder. So, I mean, this game could have easily been neck and neck, but
early on,
again, just like I said, just an awful shooting night for the Lady Aces. So I know that'll be something that they'll be working on.
They played really well over
like
Stryker the other night.
Yeah. And like I said, even tonight, I mean, they were doing really well with their defense against the Lady Raiders as well. So, again, just kind of an off night offensively, and that makes the difference. So that'll do it. Once again, your final score tonight, it's the Lady Raiders winning the JV game at 21-7, the final score. We're going to wrap this up, but again, stick with us. We're going to be back in about 10-15 minutes with our second live stream. That'll be the varsity matchup between Wayne Trace and Hicksville. Until then, we want to say a big thank you once again to the Hicksville Athletic Department for giving us the space and the opportunity to live stream the coverage tonight. Thanks to our underwriters, our diamond level supporters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, the Hicksville Pharmacy, located in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio, and our gold level supporter, the Subway of Hicksville. Thanks to all of them. And thanks to you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the live stream coverage here on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. So with that, we're going to wrap it up one final time. Final score of JV game. The Lady Raiders beat the Lady Aces 21-7. For Jim Seiler calling the play-by-play and Chris Warner operating the iPad Pro camera, I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television wishing you a good night and good sports.